Yo, what's up, everybody? We're here with Chapter 11. I'm still recording this, so wherever I stop at, I'm just gonna say Chapters 11 to 12 of the Fairy and Naruto. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure we open it up with Mizuki point of view. It's huge Naruto yo, causing everywhere a glaring angry. Naruto, you should stay quiet. We're traveling without using an engine for a reason. I sadly saw him. Shizuna-san, before the boat gets to the pier, there's something I need to ask you. The identity of the ones who are after you, and the reason they're after you. Or we can call this mission off. You get a sword. Suzune. Shazuna. Kakashi says slowly. Shazuna then explained to us the details of who was after him and why. We then Kakashi and Naruto, since Sasuke and I didn't care, decided to continue with the mission. Basically, some rich small guy named Gato was after Sasuke because he was building a bridge. As soon as we got off the boat, Naruto started throwing kunai towards random faces, earning, earning him angry glares from Sasuke and I. I scolded from Kakashi for scaring us. For scaring us. He then drew a kunai and almost hit a rabbit, and I narrowed my eyes after noticing that the white color of his fur. Wait a second. Rabbits aren't supposed to have white fur in this time of year. I made eye contact with Ikachi, and he nodded at me. Duck! We both screamed as soon as a huge sword appeared. When we looked up, there was a man standing on top of the sword, which was stuck in a tree. He wrote some parts and arm and leg to a cow, Hannah on top of it. He also wore band-aids on the lower half of his face, and all scratch and a scratch forehead protector, a robe nin. Oh my, are you Zabuza Momoshiki? That exiled ninja of a village hidden in the midst, Kachi spoke, as he stepped closer to the man. Naruto then got it at fighting sense and saw him off, but before he could, he was stopped by Kakashi. You're in the way. Take back everyone. He's way difficult from the guys we met before. If he's our enemy, I can't win like this. He slowly lifted his head towards the headband covering his eyes. I'm guessing you're Kakashi. You're Sharingan user. Zabuza started as the roar got me. I saw Sasuke flinch a bit, but why? I'm sorry, but I need your hands over this geezer. Over the geezer. Hands over the geezer. Hand over the geezer. I'm trying to run. Everyone from the manager formation protect Sazuna. Don't join the battle. Do not interfere with the battle is teamwork. Kakashi then lifted his headband, revealing a red eye with three black commas. What is that eye? I'm ordered that I can see the shrine that I heard about, Zabuza said. You guys have been saying Sharingan. Well, what is it? Naruto asked annoyed. Sharingan. The eye crest rates. It's the power of the Popo generation. The ones who use those jutsus. It says to have the eyes, the power that can see through all genjutsus, taijutsu, and ninjutsu, and cancel their effects of Sharingan. It's one of the various types of eyes that dojutsu use. use your process. But that's not the only ability you're trying to possess. Sasuke then claimed while trying to look cool and kind of succeeding. Correct, that is it. This crazy part is that the strong claim don't understand how opponent's technique works and copy it. When I was in the village handling the midst of the Mist assassination chart, your information was in my bingo book. I also noted this: the man who copied more than a dozen techniques. Kakashi ninja. More than a dozen? I stared at him with a mixture of shock and awe. But seriously, how long are you going to keep talking here? I thought we were supposed to be finding this guy. Like he read my mind, Zabuza told us that he needed to kill Sazuna, but that he would have to defeat Kakashi first. Zabuza disappeared, then reappeared again, standing on the water, performing a jitsu. That your water is all in a thick cloud of mist. Eyes pointed electricity, there is spine, lung, liver, jungle, spine, collarbone, kidney, and heart. Now which vital organs do you want me to strike at? Zabuza said in a creepy voice. I thought for a bit. I would like to choose the heart, please. It's less messy. You know all the blood and such. The other just glared at me to keep quiet while Zabuza laughed. Kakashi did some hand signs and released a big amount of striker while also releasing some killing and sick. I glared to my side to see Sasuke shaking in fear. He raised a kunai about to stab himself, but I quickly grabbed his hand to stop him from doing so. I gave him a reassurance to smile before focusing back on the battle. I feel like the Mizuki is going to get with Sasuke. That's just me though. I feel like that's where this story is going. Suddenly, Zabuza appeared between the four of us, shocking us all. But before he could kill Sazuna, Kakashi jumped and stabbed his water clone. And then Zabuza stabbed Kakashi with a water clone. Kakashi with water clone. And the real Kakashi appeared behind him. End of chapter 11. Suddenly, Zabuza started to laugh in that sense at the far of it. It just sounded so evil. Is is this the end? You don't understand. You don't defeat me with just you can't defeat me with just your exclamation and simulations. I am sure of that. He chuckled darkly, but you're pretty good. I see that you copied my water clone technique when you said I won't let anyone in my team die by making your clone speak. They're devoted. My extension to clone, while the real one used to miss climate techniques to hide and absorb my movements. However, I'm not going to be that easy to defeat. Another Zabuza suddenly appeared behind Kakashi. As the previous Zabuza turned into water, I had to admit, I was getting a little nervous with this situation. Zabuza soon merged to kick Kakashi in the water, and he just jumped into the water as well. I was shining his eye in the water when I saw Kakashi emerge from the surface, and I let out a sigh of relief. But my relief didn't last as long as Kakashi was trapped into some kind of big water bubble. Shit, this is bad. Should I use it? Before I could decide, he disappeared again, only to reappear standing on Naruto's forehead scepter. You're just a kid. So? Everyone, get Sazuna and I ran and run. You can't win against him. Kakashi screamed within the water bottle. I gripped my seat for his words. No, I won't leave you behind. No, if we run, he'd kill you, and then he'd come after us anyway. And aren't we supposed to be a team? We can't just leave someone behind. Those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. Kakashi's eyes, I softened at my words. Naruto and Sasuke nodded in agreement as well. Sasuke chart charged as Zabuza armed with a kunai, but Zabuza grabbed him by his throat and drew him back. Shit, this is bad. Naruto losing confidence as well, but somehow he regained his confidence and charged as Zabuza, only to be thrown back behind him. In his hand, he held his forehead protector. My eyes widened slightly. He then did this really motivational speech about being a ninja and stuff. Hey Sasuke, Naruto, come here for a bit. I have a plan, I mentioned, towards them to come. Curiously, they stepped closer. I need you to distract them. I don't care how, but you have to. While distracting him, I'll get Kakashi out of there, okay? They nodded in agreement. The opposite then told us about the final exams. He has to kill one of his own friends to pass. That's horrible. He made a total plot twist by saying it was fun. It was a fun dot. He didn't attack Sasuke and kicked him in his stomach. Rude. Naruto soon made a bunch of shadow clones to surround his opposite. They were all sent flying back, but Naruto got out a huge windmill shuriken and threw it to Sasuke. He threw it at the real Zabuza, but then I soon noticed there was a second shuriken following in its shadow, which was a clone Naruto. I smirked slightly. This is exactly what I needed as a distraction as I closed my eyes to know what it feels to change in color and grab in my magic power. At this moment, Naruto turns for a back as well. Naruto. I lifted my head and broke the water bottle. When I opened my green eyes again, I saw Kakashi standing next to Sabato on top of the water. Mitsuki, your plan was a success. Good job. You've all grown in teamwork and was amazing. He gave us a closed eye smile. I felt a warm tingle inside of me. Maybe it isn't so bad in this place. Kakashi and Zabuza then sparred apart immediately and started doing some hand signs simultaneously. Situation Sayuchu no Jutsu. They both released a perfect sign, two water dragons, and paired and canceled each other out. I'm sorry, I'm going back. I can't pronounce this. I don't know. Though. This is the water dragon jutsu. Yeah, seeing that. I can't pronounce that. Wow. So this is what the joining looked like. Kakashi was copying the jutsu just as fast as he was making it. They started running around in circles, and Kakashi did everything exactly the same as Zabuza. It was like he was a mirror image. And then he tried to make it hand signs again. Situation the funk no jutsu. Kakashi said even before Zabuza befriended the jutsu and swept him away with a huge wave of water. Kakashi then pinned him to a tree. With some kunai, I started talking about seeing the future. Suddenly, Senna pierced up his neck and he fell down. A young boy with a mask stood on the street branch. He really did die. My eyes narrowed as I stared at the body precariously. Where did he come from, and why didn't he interfere earlier? Kakashi went to check and told us he didn't have a pulse. Thank you very much. I was looking for a chance to kill Zabuza. The masked boy spoke politely. That mask, if I remember correctly, you must be a huntsman from the village of the mist. Kakashi said. Still crouched next to Zabuza. You are very well informed. Yes, I am. I am a member of the Persian Ninja, unit that hunt and sell ninja. The boy replied solidly. Who the hell are you? Zabuza was killed. He was so strong, but he was so easily killed by a kid. That's not different from me. We we look like idiots, Naruto screamed angrily. I fret dropped as rose. Gee, thanks, Naruto. I understand you can't believe it, but this is real. In this world, there are kids who are younger, yet stronger than you or I am. Kakashi said to him, putting a comforting hand on the top of his head. The boy then appeared to investigate that body. I must go dispose of this. corpse. His body is filled with secrets. If you'll excuse me. He then lifted his officer and disappeared. Naruto started punching the ground in frustration. I watched Short-term adopt this fist. Don't worry, Naruto. One day, you definitely be as strong, or perhaps even stronger than that hunter then. I gave him a soft smile, and he calmed down. Our mission haven't ended yet. We need to take Tazuna-san to his house. Alright, let's cheer up and go, Kakashi spoke. We then started walking when Kakashi collapsed. I immediately ran towards him, worried. Kakashi! And that's the end of Chapter 12. I guess I was 11 to 12. But that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Peace out. As always, the links to the original stories in the description below. Peace out.